For the first time since 2003, there are 3 U.S. aircraft carrier strike groups all operating in the Middle East at the same time, accompanied by their carrier Air Wings, by the USS Abraham Lincoln, the Gerald R. Ford, and the George H.W. Bush, all in the region, including over 200 aircraft, 1,500 sailors and Marines, according to CENTCOM. They bolster a remarkable show of force in the region right now. Take a look at this. These are our assets right now in the Middle East, lined up, surrounding the Red Sea, the Strait of Hormuz, the Persian Gulf, the Gulf of Oman, completely protected by American forces. Watch this.
If Iran is putting mines in the water or otherwise threatening American commercial shipping or American forces, we will shoot to destroy.
With that, we bring in retired Navy SEAL officer and former recon Marine Mike Sarraille. Great to have you here. His service includes, I should say, leading combat operations in Iraq. He is Chief Talent Officer at Overwatch Mission Critical, and it is an honor to have you with us. Thank you very much for joining us today, Mike. So, Mike, you wrote a piece today that was very interesting. I think it's really important for everyone to remember what happened in 1979, the last time the United States had a defensive interaction that really did not go well when Jimmy Carter tried to send in helicopters to recover the hostages who were being held at the embassy. The legacy of Eagle Claw, how failure helped build America's elite special forces, which you became part of. So when you look at this array of forces that we have in the Gulf right now, compared to that, sum it up for us in terms of how different this confrontation is, Mike.
Yeah. Martha, when you show that overlay, the disposition of our assets, the only thing I feel is fear. That's pure fear. That is a wrath that nobody should be on the receiving end of. And if they are, they're never going to forget it. But, with this third carrier strike group, it adds combat power, mass, redundancy, or persistent operations, tempo, and timely in terms of political pressure stepping into these talks in Islamabad. But you mentioned the amount of aircraft, 60 to 75 aircraft, destroyers, carriers, and that brings layered missile defense. It brings ISR and electronic warfare. It brings Tomahawks, and it brings logistical depth. So there are two purposes here. One, with this third carrier strike group, it increases the probability that we can open up the straits without disruption. But they're also prepared if these talks go back to bring hell. And we have a saying: 1 carrier strike group will punish, 2 will dominate, and as I said, 3 brings a wrath that nobody should be on the receiving end of.